Okay guys, so it's me and Isabella here, and so this year we did a lot of different things in Math Innovations. We did a lot of budgeting stuff like Zoe was talking about, and as she also mentioned, we had like a final year project where we had a lot of freedom in regards to what we're going to do. So, next slide please. So what we decided on doing with Isabella is creating math TikTok videos. And so I just want to explain the intentions behind that. So the first thing we focused on was just simple math to use on a daily basis. When I was younger, I was one of those people who was like, oh, I'll never need math, and I was really mistaken. So we just wanted to do like little math tricks for when you're going shopping or you're just transferring money, like the little daily activities that require you to do some mental math to an extent. And so we also wanted to help people build up like a foundation, because we think that by using like different math tricks, people are going to start to recognize patterns in the numbers sooner or later, and I feel like that just helps a lot of people like to have the things click in their head, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And lastly, we wanted our audience to learn in a fun and a visually appealing format, because we think that's the best way to learn. So TikTok is a platform for a lot of young people, like teenagers, like us. And so we thought that in order to appeal to our target audience, the target audience being the teenagers like us, TikTok would be the best platform to use. So we made a bunch of videos. I'll just show you one of them, I think. Do you guys have any preference in which one? No? Okay.
The first one.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to our TikTok. It's Dasha and Isa here.
Today we're doing a double-digit math trick.
So as you can see today, guys, we're doing 48 times 12. So those are both double-digit numbers, and multiplication with them can be quite tricky. So we're going to show you a little trick. So first, we're going to take the first digit of every number. So here it's 4 and 1. So 4 times 1 always we get 4.
Then you do 8 times 2, which is 16.
Okay, so now we're going to take the 8 and 1 and the 4 and 2. And so for this space right here, we're going to get 4 times 2, which is equal to 8. And we're going to do 8 times 1, which is also 8. So then we're going to add those two together, and we're going to get 16.
In this case, we have 2 double-digit numbers, which is not supposed to be like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the 1 with the 4, which is going to be 5. And we're going to add the other one to the 6, which is going to be 7. So our result is going to be 576.
So this was one of our first videos we made. As you probably noticed, there were a bit of imperfections, if I may say. So for example, we would blink at each other twice when we wanted the other person to stop recording, which I think is quite apparent on the video when we're standing there and looking at the camera. So wait, Izzy, if you could just play like this video. I just want to show you guys like the improvements from the initial video we've made to the final video we made, because we don't blink in this one.
The blinking is why we giggled.
So today we're doing yet another math trick. So this math trick is taught in many schools in Israel, and it basically shows them how you can divide any number by 5 really easily. So first we're going to start with a simple one, 8 divided by 5. So all we have to do is double the number, so 8 times 2, 16. And then we use the decimal point right here. So 1.6 is our answer to 8 divided by 5. Let's try it with some more numbers. 9 divided by 5, once again we double the number, 18, and with the decimal point. 11 divided by 5, so double the number, 6.2, and with the decimal point, so 2.2 is the answer divided by 5.
Let's do this with some more examples. 34 times 2 equals 68. And now we're going to do 50 times 2, which is 100. And then we do this one. And then we do 1 121 times 2, which equals 242. This is how you divide any number by 5.
Thanks for watching, guys. So as you can see, this is the final video we've made. We even got a little outro. I think it's looking a lot better. We got more confident like speaking to our TikTok audience. And so those are the videos we're going to show you guys. We're not going to show you all of them. But if you want to see all of them, then we are on TikTok. We're at dasha.isa. So if you guys want to see some more math tricks, check out our TikTok page.
Like and subscribe.
Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything?
Have you got viewing figures as well? How many
Sorry?
followers is called
Followers.
on TikTok?
Okay, so that's a bit of a sensitive topic right now. Because no, it's okay, don't worry. We don't get a lot of followers these days. It's hard out there in the social media industry, but we're working towards it. So, yeah, you can always help us by clicking that subscribe button.
Look, I'm really asking this, but as we don't come together like this very often, but I'm very interested, and I'm sitting here because I'm thinking, with the music innovations, and everything else that I hear that is so amazing. Do you see any obvious, for everyone, for the room, any obvious links that we could make that we should work together on in various innovation courses? And, we have this wonderful Innovations Academy, I suppose. So, are there links that we should make between classes, between courses, and are there obvious ones? I mean, for music as well, and I mean, you would agree, if we wanted to get our stuff, let's say, on Bandcamp, would we need help to, how do you get your stuff out there? And I suppose you have a similar thing there, no? A similar question.
Well, and could any music that's written be used on TikTok videos that another group is doing?
I think it's all very like interconnected, because I think like a good tip for kind of like not going famous but getting a wider audience on TikTok is by creating your own sounds. So for example, the music from the music innovation students, we could just lay it over on the background of like our videos, for example, and then people clicking on the sound would use that sound. So hence it's helping the both of us. So it's helping us to gain a wider audience, and it's helping the music innovation students to have their music more recognized and known. So I think there's definitely a lot of links we can make between the different innovations courses, and as well VTech, like I'm going to be honest, the filming here could definitely be improved. So the VTech students, yeah, they could help with that. So I think there's a lot of different things that we can do, because I think all innovations classes kind of have points where they like intertwine with each other.
Where somebody mentioned Technical Fridays, no?
Yeah.
Actually, it was Technical Tuesday. No,
Taco and Technical Tuesday.
Okay. So Technical Fridays, and then I thought also, should we try to work towards something where maybe once a fortnight or once a month or something, we have one time slot where we're all together and deal with stuff that is applicable to all our courses, like how to deal with social media?
I mean, that's a good idea. I think it just depends on like what exactly we want to cover in those sessions. Because if we meet, as you say, like once a month, then we can't really do like a project, because obviously like we're not gonna have time if we're only meeting once a month. But for example, if we just get together once a month and like we just come there with like our difficulties and challenges and try to problem solve together, like for example, we come to like the BTech students and we're like, oh, could you guys film this for us? Like that type of thing, like mutual help, I guess, with already like existing projects within the separate courses. I think that's a nice way of combining the innovations courses while also like the students working on their own projects in their own sections, kind of.
That's a smart idea. Like you would look at composition, you'd look at camera settings, just as the next iteration of your videos. I wonder where you got your inspiration from.
For the TikToks.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you get your tricks from?
Our tricks? Well,
From like different people on social media like that, like Twitter and...
it's a secret source.
Yeah. Did you put any, are you just mimicking like the best version, or have you put a twist on it?
Well, we really just like went online for like the different math tricks, because we don't really have like math tricks off the top of our head, But then we also had to like choose different ones because we had to choose the ones that are like applicable for our audience.
Yeah.
So like we don't want to use like a super complicated one because that's not our intention and that's not something we want to achieve with our videos. So I guess we just kind of looked at different math tricks we could use, and then we used the ones that we thought were the most relevant.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that.